Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's stream. I'm quite excited for it. I got lots of fun things planned as usual. At least I think it's fun. Before we get started, quick little announcements. The next stream, we will be having one next Saturday, but we will also be having one this Tuesday, the 13th at 2 p.m., so the usual time, and we will be making Christmas cards. So, if you really liked the Christmas spreads we made last week, they were so fun, they were so cute. You can watch the whole stream on my YouTube channel, which is linked here. If you want to also get ideas for making Christmas cards yourself, you can go ahead and join us this Tuesday, and we'll be doing that. So that's Tuesday the 13th. If you want more bullet journaling content or long-term streams, you can visit my YouTube channel or my Instagram. Both of them have my Instagram has daily bullet journaling content, and all my streams are saved on my YouTube channel. And, okay, so, sorry, my brain isn't entirely working right now, but we're gonna keep going. Today, we have, my husband and I kind of did our Christmas gift exchange a little early. So, I have a stationery pal box to unbox with you guys. We did our gift exchange yesterday. He got a bunch of games on Steam, and then he got me a bunch of stationery, and we're gonna do some pen tests today, kind of see how it all looks, do some swatches, show off all the goodies, and then we will get into the main activity of today's stream, which is going to be working on the 2023 yearly journal setup. So, let's get into this unboxing. Here's the cute box. I think the box is so cute, especially like the snowman, and he's got like the little ruler, the pencil, the pen, the washi tapes. He's really cute. Okay. We got my notebook for making swatches and all that jazz. And I'm gonna try and go in like a sensible order for swatching stuff, but we'll see how this goes. Just gonna kind of pull stuff out and try not to make a mess. Okay. Give me a sec. It's gonna be fun, guys. Okay, come on. We're almost there. I'm trying not to drop things. Okay. So we'll do swatches if it's necessary. Okay. First things first. I got this really cute sticker pack. I don't know what it's called, but it had very plant stickers. It's got the cat, it's got a penguin, some birds. Just very cute and naturey and that type of thing. So these are really cute. Definitely going to inspire a plant monthly theme in the future. And then since my favorite color is purple, he also got me this small purple sticker pack with some blue stickers in it, just some basic boxes and stuff. These are cute because they're cut in such a way that you could turn them into tabs for your notebook. So you could turn them into monthly or yearly tabs, or just any sort of tab you may need. So those are cute. These are going to be our first thing to swatch. They're metallic brush pens. I've had a set of these in the past, but they kind of like died, and I have missed them, and I didn't know where to buy them. But Stationery Pal had them, and they're freaking cute and amazing and wonderful, and I love them so much. So we're gonna do a little swatch here. Oh, I gotta spell metallic right, haha. Okay. So we're just going to do a box. Oh, this is so pretty. And the tip is so fun. It's so nice. Ah, I love it. I'm going to cherish these so much. Okay. Awkwardly shove that back in there. Next is a gold. Cute. Shiny. I really like using these to like with sparkly washi tape. They go well together. I love these so much. They have been like my favorite pens, or like brush pens. Oh, I didn't even write pink. That's how much my brain isn't working right now. But these were like my favorite, like, I think they were like my first ever set of brush pens way back when. And I loved them so much when I first got them. And then they all died because I used them too much. And it's been forever. So I am very happy to have another set. And now that I know where to buy some more, if I wanted more. I think it's always good to have a nice set of metallic stuff because usually it writes really well on craft and black paper and it can kind of be seen through. Golly gee, I gotta focus. But yeah, they write really well on craft and black paper. Or like if I make a spread, I'll have to like retest to make sure. But I think like if you like make the background like using a Sharpie to make it black, these will still write over it. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure because I've used these in the past. But it never hurts to test again. But I really liked using these when I first got them, and I'm so happy to have more. And I know I've said that like 20 times now. And I probably will want to check the Stationery Pal website in the future just to see if they have more of these brush pens because I like using them a lot. Now the white doesn't really show up. Well, okay. This is how this white one works. It shows up very like later. Like once it's kind of dried, that's when it kind of shows up on the paper. But because this is white paper, it's not really going to show up on here. And I did not plan to have other paper. But yeah, that are these really cute brush pens. I like them a lot. They're adorable. They're amazing. I need to grab something that fell. Give me a hot minute. Okay, we're back. Okay. This next item are these. They're mini Tuzhang correction tape. I don't know how to say it, but it's spelled Tuzheng. So I'm bad at spelling. But it's correction tape in all the pretty pastel colors. We'll pull the thing off and then we'll just, whole thing's gonna be like a tester page. We're gonna write taco twice. So I wrote taco. Covers it up. It is a little see-through, but I think it's good. And you can kind of write over it. Here, let's do a bit better example. I take this marker that I have here, do a nice big orange stripe. You guys can see the big orange stripe really well. And I like that this correction tape has a lid, like a nice secure lid, by the way, just because I have had some correction tapes or like glue tapes and they don't have lids and then they like dry out, so it left like a streak of orange underneath, but that's just because I didn't cover it all the way. So this one worked out really well, covers it pretty well. And I will say I do also like that it doesn't, I've had some correction tapes where you're like pulling it along and it'll like kind of puts them down but then also not and then puts them down. So these worked really well in this test. I like them so far. Then again, I just use a balloon. And I also like that they have a little bag so you don't have to worry about storage too much with these. Really nice. Okay. Next one. So these are some gel ink pens. And they come in this really cute box. And I can't seem to get them out because they're packed in really tight. Okay. This is fine. Okay, so we got a little rainbow, really cute. They are 0.5 millimeter. It says, I'm gonna say this wrong, but it's Xing Mai. So it says it right up here, XINGMAI. I love the 0.5 millimeter tips. Especially when it comes to pens. It's so great. Okay. Doesn't look like the colors have specific names, so we'll just go with what they look like. We'll do a little box. Color the box in and then write the color. Ooh, I really like the way these write. I like these. I like these a lot. I love the 0.5 millimeter tip just because, I don't know, it's my favorite like thickness for a pen tip. Because, I don't know, I just like the way it writes. It always writes better. Like, if I'm going to go for a regular pen size, it's going to be like the Pilot G2. That's the tip size. I don't remember if it's, I don't think it's millimeter. But you know, Pilot G2 has a good, decent tip and thickness, but I really like the 0.5 millimeter. Okay, I really like this yellow because it seems, with the angle, you guys can't see it as well, but it writes pretty well, and you can see it very well from my point of view at least. It's nice and bright. I like all these shades. These are really cute. They write really well. And one thing with like gel pens is like if you kind of go over the same area you've already been through, it kind of like picks it back up sometimes. These didn't seem to do that too badly, so really like it. I mean, of course you'd use it more for writing than for like coloring something, but you never know. So those are these really cute gel ink pens. Okay. Now, hi. Okay. So, more items here we got today. These are some pens that my husband got me. This one excites me the most. Oh, thank you for the follow, Swiftly JFCE. So, and I will probably get back to you on that promotion thingy and look into it. But anyway, so this is one of the pens he got me, and it is a glue pen. And I know that sounds crazy. It sounded crazy when I heard about it originally. I was like, what do you mean? A glue pen? Crazy. Okay. So we are going to just rip off a corner from my sketchbook because that works out. We're going to pop this bad boy in here. We're going to use the bottom of this page. So, it clicks like a normal pen. Nice pen click. You can see how much ink is in. It's got pretty average tip, rolling ball type thingy. And you just color. So I'm going to color it in. If you can't really see it here, but it does have like a pink like tint to it. Yeah. Like the glue comes out pink, so you can see kind of where it's going. I'm going to stick that there. We'll come back to that. Next is this cute pen. It's 0.5 millimeter. It has cute little skulls on it and Kuromi, which I think is a character of sorts. I don't know the characters well, but it's got the skulls and it's good. Came with a little cover. Make sure if you're like, oh no, my pen isn't working, always double check to make sure you took the little cover off. So this one's really nice tip. And we're just gonna write out what it is. And fill in a little box. I like the way this writes. I like the shade of ink. It's like designed for the clip. I don't know. It looks very fancy. I like this pen. And then we got, this was a freebie that came in with our purchase. If you buy from Stationery Pal, most of the time they throw in freebies, and it's great. It's great. It's amazing. So they gave us this cute reindeer pen for the holiday season. I don't know exactly what type it is, but it looks like it's got a normal pen tip. So, do. It's just kind of like your average pen. So, cute click pen. Okay, back to this glue pen real quick. So we put this glue piece down here. And it's stuck. Otherwise, see, you don't see it's falling off, so obviously it's stuck to the page. And that type of thing. So it sticks really well. I really like this glue pen. I'm very excited to use it, especially like sometimes there are like stickers or thinner washi tape that just doesn't stay stuck in the journal. So I feel like this is a great tool to use for that. Or if you're just kind of sticking in these smaller things into your journal, this will be great. I can't wait to use it. I just got to remember like it's a glue pen and not a writing pen. Otherwise I'm going to write stuff down and then my pages are going to be stuck together. So that are the cute pens I got. Okay. Next, okay, we're kind of just going out of order. This is a chair they had. Now, if you undo the chair, it's perfect for, oh my goodness, where did I put my phone? Oh, I know where I put it. So you just unfold the little chair, and you can pop your phone on it. It works better sideways than it does like up and down. Like, I live in fear of it just doing that. So it's great for, you can put like a little, you can put on my stream on your little phone stand while you journal along and that type of thing. So this is really cute. I got a purple one, and then my husband got himself like a mint colored one as well. So these are cute. Next we got these, which I thought was going to be like, they're bookmarks, and I thought, okay, there's going to be like 5 or 6 specially designed bookmarks in here. But no, it's like 20. Now, if you're not really a bookmark user, you could also kind of do, you could kind of like just cut these up and put them in your stationery more as a scrapbooking style. So I'll just show you guys all the designs. And they all have different designs, so there's no repeats. They all are really cute. I kind of like these dotted lines here on some of them, because then I could like write down the book that I read with this bookmark. I'm trying to make sure none of these end up upside down. But they all have different plants, and they're really cute. And it's like, it's embossed on, so you can kind of see here on the back, like, it's textured, you know. Like, this sticks out, and this is like pressed in on the back. It's really cute. I really like these. I'm definitely gonna like use some of these as bookmarks, and then some of them I just may pop in like my reading journal if it matches a theme and that type of stuff. So those are these really cute bookmarks, and I love them. I'm excited to use them. Very excited. Okay, next we got another little freebie. It was this astronaut keychain. I'm giving it to my husband because he really wanted it, and he's a really just cute little guy. He also got me these really tiny scissors, which there's a running joke with me because I'm really short, he's really tall, and all my friends make short jokes at me. But the main short joke is like giving me small things and saying it's Lydia-sized. So these are Lydia-sized scissors. Here we go. Normal size versus Lydia-sized. But these cut fairly well. Like, they can actually like cut the page and stuff. So they're usable. I will probably use these for like these bad boys. And I know this is like a really small box, and you're like, what could be in here? They're stickers. And it's just kind of like individual stickers. I'm going to take some of them out, not all of them. Wow, that's a lot. There's a lot in here. I was making a reel of all the items I got in this box yesterday, and there's way more stickers. But they're just all drink themed. So here, we're going to get a little closer. So most of them are just like fun specialty drinks. We got bottles, we got milk carton, we got Fiji water, really freaking cute, all this type of stuff. We got this weird bag water, or liquid. They even got like mason jar ones, which I thought was really cute. So this definitely calls for a drink theme in the future. But there's a ton of stickers here. I really liked it because I have a weird thing for fun drinks. I love getting like specialty sodas with my friends. I have my mason jar of water right here. So yeah, individual stickers, that type of thing. Next, now this guy's fun. Okay, we got this pencil pouch, and it's really cute. And I like these pencil pouches because Tombows and you can fit so much. They're great for traveling, like if you need to take a lot of stationery somewhere. And they kind of like just stand up on your desk. So, I like that. Very cute. Okay. We're going to put some items right here, and then I will show them. Okay. Next was, once again, my favorite color is purple, so he got me these really cute purple items. Oh my goodness. let me open it. So it comes in like a little plastic case. We got two different sizes of binder clips, which I love using binder clips to hold like stickers together. We got purple tacks, and I got like a bulletin board that I use, so I will love these purple tacks. I will use them. And then purple paper clips. Really cute set. Even like as a bullet journal, I don't use some of these items as much with the journal itself. I do use it like for other purposes on the side, so very happy about that. Next we have this bad boy. Now it's kind of, but it is a tape dispenser, and you can unload stuff in. It is great for kind of putting washi tape on. So I'm thinking with future streams, I can like load up the washi tape I intend to use on this, and then it's like easier to pull it off and that type of thing and get a clean cut and that type of thing. So this is really cute, excited to use it. And it can hold multiple washi tapes because most washi tapes are like this size, so I can hold like 5 on here. Very excited about this. Very cute. Next, we got this bad boy, which is a miniature mini binder journal. It's got a bunch of grid paper inside. I've seen a lot of people do like tiny spreads, and I'm a low-key into it, like the layered scrapbooky spreads, so kind of want to do that. And then it also came with these 3 of them. They're just kind of the paper cover slip-ins, and they got holes so you can like put it in this little binder. 3 of them. These are cute. I love them. We could totally do a miniature bullet journal series, but that would be crazy. But yeah, very cute. Oh, I dropped something again. Cute. Golly gee. I'm but that is fine. Okay. Next we got these bad boys. You know what I'm for. Essentially they're like sticky notes. And they all have different lengths. You can kind of flip through and pick the one you want to use. And I am definitely intend to use my content planner so I can put the month and notes about things I want to make for content wise. But these are cute. They're also great for reading journals, or like if you want to annotate your books, you can put the tab and then your note. I feel like these are great purpose and can cut down on the amount of supplies you may need for annotating. They're also great for if you're a student, you can kind of say like, oh, this is the class, your focus unit, and then these are my notes on it, or table of contents too. So excited to use these. And next we have these, which are fall leaf sticky notes, which I'm very excited to use. I've gotten like flower petal sticky notes and leaf sticky notes, just green leaves. So I really am excited to use these in tandem with those. I can do more plant spreads with all this. I also could use it in future fall spreads as like, here's the box that shows like what's going on during. And I think the glue pen would come in handy with like sticking down sticky notes as a whole. Okay. Okay, next. This, I have saved some items to do like a whole section of things. So we're going to go into washi tape mode. First little washi tape thing is more of like a sticker roll. So it's a sticker roll, and it just has a bunch of dots within the same color palette, which I think is super cute. And it's like, I think it'd be great for, you could put it on like the tape dispenser type thingy, so you can kind of cut off when you've used certain stickers. But this is great to like kind of have a bunch of dots to kind of keep in theme with your bullet journal and that type of thing. So I'm excited to use these. And dots kind of can act as a cute little decoration. We also got these 2 individual, and I'm going to actually swatch these ones. I have a page already kind of dedicated to washi tape swatches, so we're going to use this. So this one is just kind of a green stripe. And I have a lot of greens, but they're also like super aquamarine or super teal colored. So they're not necessarily like a bold green or obvious green like this one, which kind of has bothered me here and there. So there's that bad boy. A nice green striped washi tape. I can use it for some Christmas necklaces. So that's cute. And then I also have this one, which is an orange kind of like picnic pattern of sorts. And I don't have a lot of orange washi tape either, so that's why my husband kind of like asked me to pick some things out. So these are two that I did pick out because they're colors I didn't really have, and I could use these, some more of these colors with washi tape. So these are really cute. I didn't want to swatch the dots because didn't feel the need to. I don't know. That's just me. Next, we have some more dots, and these are more dot washi tape thingies. I will swatch them. So it's a bunch of dots, and they kind of change in shades as they go around. But they're bigger dots, and you just kind of, you have the main dot, and you just go around the roll. I really like this design for a washi tape dot sticker thingy because it's just kind of, it's really cute. It's really easy to kind of get all the dots in one color. So I have this gray one. We also have this blue one. And it's great for like having multiple shades. And then this one has like, goes from like purples to pinks and stuff. So these are really cute dot washi tapes. I have, because I've been getting lots of dot stuff, I have plans for an eventual dot or circle theme and that type of thing. Next is this cute box of washi tape. It has multiple washi tapes. It's kind of like coffee and time celestial washi tape type thingy. So we're going to swatch all of these. And I really like the box they come in. It's really cute, compact. So we'll start with this one side. And then we'll do the other side. So this one, I like this one a lot. This one makes me happy. And I will tell you why. Because it's the months of the year. I'm not going to swatch this one completely, but I feel like this is great for like, so it just has all the months of the year going round and round. This washi tape is great for like smaller, for yearly journals, for yearly collections, where if like you need a small version of the month and that type of thing. And then with it, it also had these boxes which had a bunch of dates. So I feel like this and these could go really well together. We're going to cut off the 31st here. We're going to go to 31 and snip it so that our next box is 1. But like these will go well together to make like good visual habit trackers. And this is a washi tape you can kind of write on. It's not necessarily like a matte, but it's a little glossy, but you could still like write on it and use it as a habit tracker. So I like the functionality of these. This next one is just kind of like, oh golly gee, I hate it when washi tape does that, when you're pulling it and then, oh golly, come on. Okay. We're gonna stop it here. But this is kind of like, some people, they have this very old style and they have like stamps and stuff. So this kind of follows that. It's got some old like passport stamps up top, and then a camera, lighthouse, and some other like just travel images. So this is a cute like little travel type washi tape. I did not like that it just kind of like ripped like that. It didn't pick everything up. So we'll see how well it holds up in long term. Then this one is just kind of a bunch of coffee beans. I don't drink coffee, but you know, it's still kind of cute. just a coffee bean pattern. And it matches, since most of these kind of match together, they're in the same vintage style, it'd be kind of like really nice to do like a layered spread of it. And then this one is coffee with that vintage stuff, the little travel stamps, some writing, and that type of thing. So this is really cute. And it's nice and thick. And I like how this set has two medium sized and then like one thick one, because it's great for, you can use the whole set to kind of make one theme, or you can kind of like, but you have all the sizes you need and that type of thing. Next, the other half of this box set kind of has the same thing, two sizes of each and then one big one. So the top small size is this celestial one, so it's got a bunch of moons and stars on it. It's really cute. I like it. Very cute, very cute. And then this one, this one just has a bunch of Roman numerals on it. I don't know how far the Roman numerals go, and I don't want to like unroll this too far to see how far, but I think it's kind of like this one where it's just all the numbers, so you could definitely use it as another habit tracker, or you could cut out the individual numbers to just kind of put the dates in your journal. There's this planner podcast called Plan a Life You Love. She uses the Erin Constantly, but she has some great ideas, and one of them was kind of using these numbers to, if you buy an old planner, repurpose it even though it's for a different year. You can use these like number boxes to just cover up the old ones, and it works out just fine. And I had never thought of that before until she said it, so I really, really like that idea. So that's what you can also use those for. Okay, I'm going to try and speed up what we're doing because we still got things to do today's stream. This next one is just phases of the moon. So I think this is really cute. You can, I know some more people like to track this, and if you do have a celestial theme at some point, you could really use this washi tape to kind of show off phases of the moon for the month, and you could use that even as like your calendar and to track what day it is and stuff. So that's cute. This next one, oh, it ripped. This one ripped too. Okay, I love you, Stationery Pal. You got a lot of good stuff, but I don't like washi tape that just tears itself apart while I'm trying to pull it off the thing. This one, oh my goodness, it did it again. Okay, this one is just a bunch of clocks. So it's got some clocks, it says time, it's got different styles of clocks and some moons and some numbers. Really weird. But you know, clocks, you're into clocks. This is the one for you. It's got so many numbers. I don't know. This can go more with like the vintage background washi tape, you know? That type of thing. I did not like that it ripped though. Okay. Final washi tape. This one also has the vintage vibes. It's got this tree stamp. It's got flowers. It ripped. I'm a little upset. But I'll be okay. I just gotta be more careful. But it's got like, oh, chop. It's got the vintage vibe as well. So it could go really well with the other ones here. Just gonna overlap it, sorry. But that's what we're doing. So those are all the washi tapes I got from from Stationery Pal my husband got for me. There's just 2 more items in this haul, and then we can move on to the big stuff. We're gonna set that down. This second to last item is this avocado compact. It has a mirror and a really cute brush. So my husband got this so I can put it in my bag and brush my hair whenever I need to. And then with every Stationery Pal order, you always get a cute little bear. So here's my bear. We'll give him a name at some point, just not today. But yeah, that's it for the haul. I hope you guys liked it. Maybe you got some Christmas ideas for your stationery lover or for yourself. Project, my 20 yearly journal set up. So here's the blank back. It's got this nice tab cover. It's all on the same theme, but I have found a way around that, and I will explain that as we go. But it's got the tab cover. Then it's got a last time you, and it's all dot grid background, so you can't see, but there are dots behind all of this. It's got a gratitude page, a very simple habit tracker, goals, some lovely boxes of positive affirmations. Then it's got to watch, to read, a bucket list, this kind of like project page of sorts. It's got all of these lovely boxes. It's got a wild ideas, and then the rest of it is just dots. And this could be used kind of in a variety of ways, but I have decided to dedicate it as a kind of yearly journal, and since it's got like 4 tabs, I'm hopefully gonna like put like 4 years worth of stuff in here. So if we flip over to 2023, this is the back of my Spotify Wrapped thing. So that 2023, I write it here. And so my color palette and theme is this gold, gray, silver, and black. And I'm using this theme because I'm primarily using this gold and black sticker book from Happy Planner. It's a Happy Planner book, Happy Planner thing. And I've kind of used washi tape and some of my own markers to repurpose some of the page. So I made this cover page and my grid spacing guide. I turned the habit tracker into this kind of like a different form of habit tracking. So I'm going to kind of do a flip through of what I got so far, and then we'll make stuff. So these are the habits I want to keep throughout the year, and then I got these 12 circles for each of them to just kind of write down, like color and say, did I do this habit this month or not? And so I kind of picked out my habits. I'm still kind of filling this one in, but it did have like cheetah prints and stuff, so I kind of used washi tape to cover that up. I got my goals, some color palettes, positive affirmations. Some of these goals, like their ideas are right here. And I've just kind of been using washi tape to cover up anything that didn't fit my palette. So here's my media thing. I added my own dots in. And then this will be my yearly challenges. So as I do challenges throughout the year, I'll post them on Instagram. But then this will be kind of the thing that says like, this is the challenge I did and whether or not I completed it. This will be a year at a glance. So I got these boxes to kind of put the month in, and I can write the years, and I got some spare boxes at the bottom. One of my goals is to get 2 of my short stories published. This past year, my goal was to just get 1, and so I kind of want to improve that even more and get 2 more. So this is kind of tracker for that. 50 things to do in 2023. This is based off Joshie Corinne's 101 things to do list, or 23 things to do in 2023. You know, one of those lists. So I kind of made my own. It's crazy. So it continues here, and then I got a couple other smaller goals. I want to read 52 books in 2023, so here's that. Here, and then some space for more. And then my Insta and Twitch growth. My pen kind of leaked here. Kind of rough, but I'll live. So, I haven't filled anything in yet just because I want to make sure I get all the pictures I need in, and if there's personal information on there, it doesn't get shown yet. And then I left some pages for what we're doing today. And then I did want to try every soda from this soda shop in town, so here's a spread for that. And then this is my new used stationery spread, so throughout the year I kind of track what I've used and what I bought so that I don't kind of overwhelm myself with the amount of stationery I have. So the goal is to kind of, if I use something, I buy it equal to what I've used and that type of thing. When like I can't get more until I've used enough. So that's that. And that's what I've made so far for my 2023 stuff. Today, we are working on a very specific thing, and this is, what was the goal exactly? I didn't write it down there. JK. Okay. So the goal was to try 52 new recipes. So we're going to kind of make a spread for all of that today. We'll see how far we get. And that type of thing. So, also, really love about Happy Planner is that I can just pick the pages out so that I can like write on them as I need and stuff, and I really like that. Okay. So, that's what we'll be starting on. My materials is the gold and black sticker book. I have 3 of the A.N. Art dual tip pens. I have the gray, the dark gray, the light grayish white, and the black. And then I have this gold chalk marker that I'm kind of using because I need gold in here. And then I am also using the gold metallic brush pen. This is my old one. Once it kind of dies, I'll replace it with the new one. I got my pencil. I got my Pilot G2 for more specific lettering. And then I kind of just grabbed all my gold and silver washi tape, and I'm trying to use all of it evenly throughout the spreads. So these are the ones that I have yet left. I'll probably use the gold ones too. And then because it is a recipe spread, I'm going to kind of jump a little bit out of this theme and use these food stickers. So this is from the Happy Planner food sticker pack. It has a cover to it. And then this is the Paper Studio food sticker pack as well. And I'm just going to use these to kind of give little food stickers to go along with each of the recipes I want to try. Now, because of this, I want to have some recipes that like I genuinely want to try myself, that like I choose, and other recipes where like if I try something new throughout the year that I'm excited about, I will put that down as well. Okay, and then I also got scissors and a ruler. So let's do this. This is just kind of my sketchbook. It has my notes, so I know the spacing of things. I find it very helpful. Okay. One thing that I had to factor in with my grid spacing guide for this, because it is a binder thing and the dots go all the way to the edge, kind of the line in which I cut it off, like it's technically 41 boxes across, but I cut it off at the 38th box because 1, it's an even number, easy to split, and 2, it's so that the binder type parts, because it is kind of like a binder spiral bound notebook of sorts, it doesn't get caught up in the spreads. Okay. Okay. We're doing thinking thoughts. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that everything is planned out properly. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to kind of have 3 different rows for the recipes, going across and then going down. I think I will have 8-ish. We'll see. And I will make sure there's room for a title at some point. and space along the bottom. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I miscounted. Okay. Ooh. It's a messy day, but sometimes bullet journaling is. So there's like 7 going across. Okay. So I'm going to use washi tape primarily. We're going to go with my black marker. Okay. I'm going to draw this box and then I'll explain it. Okay. Okay, so what we got right here is a 5 by 10 rectangle right here. And then up here will be the little recipe title box, and it is 5 across. And then on the 5th one, you kind of go diagonal down over, so if that makes sense. So box 1, 2, 4, 5, and then the 6th one has a diagonal through it to kind of make this cute little recipe box design. And then this permanent chalk marker, it's a very light gold on this paper, and I don't really have like chalkboards, and I don't intend to get any, and it works fine on paper, so we're just gonna color it in gold to make it pop. You're ready, and then okay, so I want the recipe, I want a rating, and then the date I used it, and then a keep or nah thing. So this will be the example box, and then I'll just make hundreds of them and chat while I make them. But we gotta do the sample box first. So we made this on a previous stream. It is a recipe suggestion container thingy. So I'm gonna pull a recipe out of here because I got some that I already kind of want to make. So this is a teriyaki chicken and fried rice dome, and the recipe that I specifically want to use is from BuzzFeed Tasty. So my Pilot G2 is going to kind of be my main writing one, so if the title doesn't fit in the top box, you can just put it underneath. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to put 5 boxes for a rating, and I'll just put draw stars on either side. So I got a line for the date and then a keep question box. And then I'm gonna find a sticker real quick. Now some of my food stickers won't actually like represent the exact thing, but I'm just gonna kind of go with like it's the same vibe, if you get what I'm saying. So we got these cute sushi and Asian food stickers, and I'm just gonna pop down a fortune cookie. That's what we're down. Keep it small and cute. So now let's bring that up for a close-up. There we go. It focuses. So it says teriyaki chicken and fried rice. We got the 5 boxes for a rating, so I can color those in. The date, whether or not I'm keeping it, and a little food sticker to go along. So you can adjust the size of this to like fit your bullet journal, fit your needs, whatever. And you can decide whether or not you're going to fill in all the recipes you want to try beforehand, or if you're going to kind of add them as the year goes on. I'm going to do a mix of both and that type of thing. You can also decide whether, if you're good at drawing food, go ahead and draw it. I'm not good at drawing food, so that's why we're using stickers. So that is box number 1, and now I'm going to make 52 of these boxes, 51 more. We'll see how many I get through on this stream and how tired I get. But with this, what I did do is I made these spaces each 6 boxes tall with a space in between because I don't want to push together. So just make sure that when you're doing this, you make the rectangle 5 boxes first and then leave the 6th one tall enough just for that thing. So just keep an eye on that. I know I said this one as a reminder for myself and a reminder for you guys if you are following along as well. And then the great thing is as you make more boxes, you can kind of, more of these recipe cards, you can use the ones before it or around it to kind of build off of and that type of thing. So I can kind of follow the length of this one and I don't have to remeasure. And essentially I'm just going to draw the boxes first, fill in all the gold, fill in some of them with like all this stuff, and then I'll decorate and erase stuff at the end. Because I do want to add the washi tape. Just I can't yet. Now, on the top of food and goodies and recipes with the Christmas season, I've been in a baking mood, big time. And so, usually when I'm baking, I will put on Great British Bake Off, baking show, whatever it's called, because it's on Netflix, on in the background while I make my own stuff. It also like weirdly makes me bake faster because I'll hear the time calls and I'm like, oh, I gotta speed up, I guess. Anyway, baking heavy. And like, I've made a lot of things just this week. Done a lot of Bentley. Last week, I made these pumpkin pie squares, which are really delicious. You don't need to make it out of pumpkin pie, but it's really good. It's like you use yellow cake mix and some other stuff to kind of make this pie crust along the bottom. And then you make the pie filling inside, and then you sprinkle it with this like brown sugar, cinnamon, and pumpkin pie spice topper. And it tastes so freaking good. So I had to make some because I've been like dying for them, and they're my favorite like fall treat, even though it's winter now. It's all outside. So there's that. And then I have like the bigger cans of pumpkin. So I only used like a cup of pumpkin for the pumpkin pie squares. So I needed to use the rest of my can of pumpkin. So I also made pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. And the recipe I use is really easy. It's just spice cake mix, pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, and not golly gee. It's spice cake mix, a can of pumpkin, or half a can of those really big ones. And then oh golly. and then chocolate chips, and you just mix it all together. Bake at 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. And it's really good, really easy to make. I like making it for my coworkers, so I made those as well. So I had 2 pumpkin goodies. And so that was earlier in the week, closer to like Monday and a little bit of last week. And then I also made what is it called? I took, because I still had like cranberry sauce from Thanksgiving, and I don't really eat cranberry sauce. I only made it because my mom wanted it for Thanksgiving, and I knew she liked it, so I made that. But I had the leftover sauce, and so I decided I wanted to put it to use and not let it go to waste. So I made a cranberry juice, and it was really easy. It was just kind of like blending up the sauce with some water and then boiling it so it kind of melts down the jelliness of it, and adding sugar so it tastes sweet, and then I had to strain it. And so that was really fun. And now we have cranberry juice and it tastes really good, and I'm very proud of myself. I like finding ways to use my leftovers. I think what makes you a good cook or baker, or what helps you become a better cook or baker, is when you kind of develop the ability to take leftovers or just whatever you have and make something out of it. Make it something better. For example, as a college student, you eat lots of ramen, lots of Insta potatoes or mac and cheese or whatever, and you buy the really easy meals. And if you can learn what else to buy to just kind of improve those things, like getting one of those quick and easy Alfredo pack, like, oh, I forget the brand, but it makes like really easy fettuccine Alfredo for you. Like, it's a packet type thing. It comes with all the noodles, whatever. Very instant. And if like you find things to just add to it and that type of thing, it's improve kind of your ability to cook, but it also improves the meal and your ability to kind of just use up everything. I like making sure everything is used to the fullest, and it's what I do with stationery. It's what I do with my clothes and a lot of my stuff in my house. I don't like getting rid of things until I've used it either to the fullest, and like it definitely needs to be trashed, or I donate it if I haven't used it all the way, you know. And so kind of finding different ways to use your leftovers and improve them and that type of thing is a very important skill in my mind. Anyway, that's kind of why I made the cranberry juice out of the cranberry sauce. And then that was more like Tuesday that I made that. I also made on Tuesday, my coworkers and I have a couple days at work, lots of nights where we have to like clean up setups and that type of thing, and it's just been crazier than usual, and we're all kind of exhausted, and I felt bad, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna make them Christmas cookies because that's what you do, and because I like baking and Christmas cookies are great, and I had already eaten like all of the, well, I ate most of the pumpkin cookies, and then my friend who made peanut butter and oatmeal balls, we traded baked goods. So she got pumpkin cookies, and then we got the peanut butter and oatmeal balls. Anyway, trade your bakes with your baker friends. Anyway, so I made them sugar cookies, and I kind of like took it, I made them round cookies, and you should have, if you follow me on Instagram, I kind of posted, I had a, essentially made them all round cookies, and then I took a smaller cutter and made little dots in them so I could switch out the color of dots or the number of dots in a cookie, just to kind of make them all a little Christmassy and work with what I had, because I don't really have that many cookie cutters, especially in Christmas shapes, and I didn't want to spend too much on it this holiday season, so I just kind of worked with what I have, and I made I took my dough, divided it into thirds, kept one the white color it is, and then a red one and a green one. That's kind of how I did it. So those are fun to make, and they were delicious and amazing. And yeah, Wednesday I took a break from baking and cooking fun things, which was good because I needed that break and that type of thing. After that break comes Thursday. And Thursday we have at our church, we do this thing so that if someone has a baby or anything, or like they get hospitalized, whatever, if they have a need that needs to be filled, that usually involves, like, if something happens in their life, the way my church kind of does things is that we'll make a list of people who are willing to bring meals to them, and you can kind of sign up for a day in that time, and you just kind of bring something they can have for dinner. So we did that last night. I was going to do that for Friday night for some people in our ward. I was going to make them spaghetti, and then I really have been craving focaccia bread, which is an Italian bread. It's really good. I think it's Italian. Anyway, so on Thursday, I prepped the dough and then popped it in the fridge to spend a whole day rising. And then Friday I finished it, and this is the second time I've made focaccia. The first time I made it, I didn't really put anything on top, any flavors. I just wanted to see how it would turn out as normal. It tasted good, but it just needed something else. So this time, my husband's like, I saw someone else make a focaccia and they put rosemary and garlic powder on top. Do you think you could do that? So I did. It tastes amazing. It's a little crispier because I think I let it cook a little too long, but it still tastes good. So I made that, gave some to the people we were bringing food to, and then, kept some because I like garlic bread and we want to also have, and it makes a lot, so they don't need a whole pan of bread. Making all them goodies. I am kind of taking a break from making goodies right now because I have lots of goodies in our house that we need to eat up and that type of thing. But I do plan on make more soon. I want to bake more cookies. And my husband, he wanted to, there's a lot of pretzel and chocolate and candy, Christmas treats you can make. So I kind of want to get some pretzels with my husband and make some more Christmas treats that way as a cute date idea. So that's my plan. And then, but other than that, I may slow down on baking. I'm a little tired, and my husband has done a lot of dishes in the past couple days cleaning up after my baking mess, which I really appreciate him. He's very sweet in the way that if I bake something or if I'm the one making the dinner that night, he's very good to just pick up okay, you did all the work making dinner and setting it up. I will do the work doing the dishes afterwards. So I really appreciate that. If you guys like baking during the holiday season, let me know what your favorite bakes are. Or if there are recipes that you think are really good and you think I should try, pop them in the chat. I would love to add them to this spread and that type of thing. Sorry that these keep falling. That's, okay, sorry. The orange stuff is for the journaling later at the end of stream, but yeah. What happened to my music? Excuse you. Okay, there we go. I'm hearing the music. It's good background noise for me. I don't know how well you guys can hear it. Hopefully you can hear it well. Or it's nice background noise behind my voice and not too loud. Okay. This marker is kind of dying, so we're going to shake it up. This is my favorite way to shake things up. I feel like it's easier. Okay. Since we are working on 2023 goals, I know you're probably expecting more beginner stuff like the starting pages, but for me, I've been very much in a oh golly, my brain isn't working. For me, with my goals, I've been trying to get everything done as fast as possible. I'm trying to post all my 2023 yearly journal setup like this week. You're going to see starting Sunday, you're going to see all my 2023 reading journal stuff on Instagram, so be on the lookout for that. And then the rest of my 2023 stuff is coming at the end of the week. So I've been kind of rushing to get things done and all that jazz. But feel free to if you guys do like cooking, feel free to kind of take this idea and use it and that type of thing. This could also work as like a weird file thing. So like if you, I don't know, if your theme is more like, kind of like that internet old-fashioned document base, this is a great way, file thing. It's a cute way you can make like a calendar and that type of thing, so yeah. Okay, there's that. So now I'm just going to go in and add all the rating boxes. I don't really like drawing actual like stars in for ratings just because I have found it's hard for me to fill in, it's hard for me to draw in general, so I don't like to do the boxes instead as an alternative. Okay. Now, with some of the goals that I've chosen to do this year, they're kind of like, not necessarily repeats of last year, but they're in the same theme, and I'm just trying to improve on it. So last year I had this goal to complete a recipe book. It wasn't a goal, but it was just kind of like something I wanted to do more on the side. It was a secondary goal. And so I kind of picked out this one recipe book that I want to try everything inside of it and see whether keep all the ones I wanted to and save them in my personal like recipe journal online, and then donate the book because I don't need the rest. Anyway, that was my plan. But then I started off strong and then I kind of failed. I still tried a lot of new recipes and that type of thing throughout this year, but I found that I didn't really like, it was hard to kind of constantly have to look through there and see if like, do I really want to make this, and that type of thing. So this year I have revised that recipe goal to kind of do it where I try a new one each week. And the whole point is so that like, one, I want to encourage myself to cook more. As usually once it goes around winter usually, or certain parts of the year, I'll just stop cooking and I'll just look for easy meals to make. And that's totally fine and normal, but I still want to like put in the effort to cook and make things homemade because I feel like it's a healthier way to cook. Even if the food itself isn't as healthy, like making homemade pizza, it's still better than buying the store-bought stuff. So that's what I want to try and do in the coming year. So this is kind of more of an open format to encourage me to cook more, so giving me the freedom to choose most of what I want to try and stuff, so that if I randomly find a new recipe, I can just be like, oh, let's try that this week. It can go towards completing this goal. And when it comes to creating goals and completing them, I think it's very important to make them achievable in a way that works for you. And like, make them within reach. So like, I like baking every week, so this is a goal where I can try and bake something at least every week, and it's something I do enjoy doing, so that this goal is still achievable in that aspect and everything, and it's so open-ended that I can kind of decide which path I'm taking. So I think this is a good way to kind of set up a goal. Open-ended and achievable. It's something you enjoy doing, and it's kind of already in your routine. A lot of my goals this year, I wanted to make sure, first I kind of decided on categories for each of them, so that I kind of know which areas of my life I want to do. I like Jashi Krin's idea of a level 10 life, but I don't necessarily do that. I just kind of like the idea of picking different areas of your life and then making goals based off those areas you want to improve. And then you need to find ways to incorporate those kind of goals into your life. So with this, the main way I'm kind of incorporating this goal is like, I'm going to have my cookbooks out, and it's just going to be once a week. I'm going to try and pick like at the beginning of the week when I'm meal planning, I'll just pick something that I want to try and make. And that type of thing. And I can like either pick something that requires me to buy a bunch of new ingredients, or I can kind of pick something where I have most of the ingredients already and it's just really easy to do. And then this also encourages me to kind of try new foods. I was a big picky eater growing up. My husband is very much, I don't care about that. I want you to try yummy foods. He does it in a sweet way. He's very much like, he'll get like, oh, what's it called? Cactus fruit. I've never had I didn't have cactus fruit before I met him. And he's like, I want to share yummy foods with you. And like foods he thinks is delicious, so he'll give me a little bite of this or that to encourage me to try new things. And then also I found cooking is a good way to bring myself to try new things as well, because I know exactly what's going into the food that I'm making, and so I'm comfortable with this because I made it. It is something that I actively put effort in to make, so I should definitely try it and that type of thing. One thing that I think, now there are some people who put their yearly collection goals, whatever, in their main bullet journal. They just have one bullet journal for everything. That's great. You do you. 10 out of 10. Do what you need to do. I personally decide to have a separate journal for my yearly stuff because, one, I make a lot of spreads for it, and I don't want to kind of always have to remake the spreads in the new journals, or because I have found that my bullet journals, I don't entirely know how long they last. Sometimes they last a year, sometimes they last like 9 months, sometimes they last 6, sometimes they last like 2. I don't know. It changes depending on the notebook I've used. I'm not very consistent in that aspect, so I don't know exactly how long I need to track in those as well, so that's why I kind of make this one where I can do all the tracking all in one place. And if you're kind of like scared to do that because you're like, what if I forget about it, and don't touch it, this is kind of my method. I have a kind of, I have this like spot on my shelf. I don't really have a desk, but I do have like, I have a main notebook and they're out at all times. And then I have this like small bucket that just has my most like commonly used ones. So my reading journal's in there, and so is my personal journal and my shows to watch journal and that type of thing. So it has all like the main journals in there. I put my sketchbook in there as well. And then so that's, I kind of have a box dedicated to all the journals I use consistently. It's in a place that's like open to me, very easy to access. And then the main thing I try to do is once a week, I make sure to, like at the end of the week, every Friday, essentially. Call it G, sorry. Every Friday or Saturday or like whatever day my week ends on, I will go through every single one of those and make sure they're updated. So, for example, I track how much whether or not I drink a decent amount of water each day in my weekly journal, and then at the end of the week, when I go into my main yearly journal, I can like put it in towards the goal that I'm tracking is to drink water every day, and that type of thing. Or like if I track how many pages I read in my main journal, and then in my reading journal I go in and put in the stats and write where I am in each book and what books I've read and that type of thing. So I make sure that there's time at the end of every week where I just go through and update everything. And that's a big thing I try to do with every week with my bullet journals, to keep up with everything and make sure it's all updated as needed. So even if I have a rough week where I just did not touch my bullet journal at all, I can still go in and I take time to make sure everything's updated and prepared for the coming week. So I think that's very important to goal making and stuff, just so that you can guarantee that what you are doing, that everything you're doing kind of gets updated and that type of thing. And that you can kind of review your goals and see exactly where you're at. Okay. Done with that conversation. We are going to put in a couple more recipes that I do want to try. I know there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So there's only 21 here. I have to add at least 2 more pages of all of these, but we're just going to do one today because we're running low on time. So we're going to fill in a couple of these with recipes I do want to try. So we're going to pull first. We're not going to show that yet. We're going to first pull more from here. I think it's fun to pull from here. It makes it all the more exciting because I don't know what I'm going to get and that type of thing. So we're going to do that and put in some more stickers so you guys have more examples of what to put in. Okay. Okay, so this next one is apple juice muffins, and I have the cookbook over there called Deceptively Delicious by Jessica Seinfeld, and she just makes a bunch of cute recipes that have like secret healthy foods in it, like a mac and cheese with cauliflower puree and the sauce. So this one is going to come from that notebook, and it is the apple juice muffins. So we got a meal and we got a dessert. Let's see what the third one is going to be. Ooh, okay. So this one also comes from Tasty. I need to write where it's from so that I remember what exact recipe that I saw that I was like, okay, that actually looks good. And I trust Tasty a lot. This one also comes from Tasty, and it is the peppermint brownie cookies, which would be a great holiday treat for Santa if you guys want ideas. So those are the 3 we're going to pull from this jar for now. This other one is a early Christmas gift I got from my dad, and it is the unofficial Disney Parks Epcot cookbook. It looks like he got it from Target. But I really like going to the Epcot Food and Wine or Flower and Garden festivals whenever I get the chance, because I like trying all the foods from around the world. So it's got, let me check something. So it's got a section for drinks, desserts, entrees, and appetizers and snacks. So we're just going to pull one from each that I want to try this year. And once again, if you guys have any recipes that you want to like pop in the chat that you think I should try, go ahead and do that. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking for one. They all look so good. Some of them do. Some of them I'm like, I don't know about that. Okay, we're gonna go with the California rolls from the Japanese pavilion. Yeah? No. We're gonna go with the jumbo pretzels. So, cute picture. They're from the Germany pavilion at Epcot. We're gonna awkwardly write this with a book right in front of me. Okay. Okay, jumping sections to entrees. Here, you guys should just see this. Okay. And I'm gonna kind of just look for stuff that I've like had before and I've been wanting to try, or that I think my husband would want. This one. I want the tortellini. There's a soup shop that is nearby and they make like tomato soup with tortellini and it tastes so freaking good. And I want to make my own tortellini, so that is the entree we have chosen. And we can flip through to see all the other goods. If you're like, I need a good recipe book to buy. And that type of thing. This one I think is just silly. Deconstructed BLTs. But also, why does it have so many seasonings? I don't know. Anyway, that looks good. Okay. That looks weird. Pineapple on hot dogs. I don't know how I feel about that. This one also looks good. We're gonna pop this one down because we went to my aunt's house and she made us this Hawaiian dish with like Spam, eggs, gravy, and rice, and I was like, delicious. So we're gonna do this as well. Okay. Kielbasa and potato pierogi. This is where we're at. Cheesecake egg roll. Weird, but it sounds good. Zippo. Cheese. Why does it have cheese? I don't know. That kind of looks good. We may go back to that one. That also looks good. Oh, funnel cake. We'll come back to funnel cake. I like funnel cake a lot. Baklava. That also looks good. This. My aunt, she makes macarons. And she makes them really well. And I do need to try macarons, so we're going to try the cannoli and the macarons because those are the two recipes I'm going to write down. Because I think it'd be fun to kind of go hang out with her and make stuff with her, so. At some point. And so if I learn before him, I'm going to make him jealous, so. That's a little goal I have, and they look so good. So eventually I will probably try all the things in here. Oh, that looks so good. Pop-Tart. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. But like, I'm gonna go with the things that look most interesting to me first. So we got spots for one more that I'm gonna put in, and it will be from the drink section. Drinks, okay. But I also don't drink alcohol, so I have to be careful. Or coffee. But they do have other things. Like this berry punch, which is, dude, Tokyo Sunset. Okay. It has alcohol in it, but I could add non-alcoholic things to it. Or, pomegranate slushy. Looks good. All these goodies. And all the chocolate milks. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with the cookie butter worms and dirt because I looked at this last night and I love cookie butter. It's so good. It's so heavenly. And it's my favorite. And then like worms and dirt is another favorite of dessert of mine. They're like my specialty favorites. So this looks very exciting to make. Okay. However, so this is going to be it for this spread. I want to leave a lot of them blank just so that I can like add recipes throughout the year. But oh, I gotta add stickers. We're not done. I gotta add stickers. Hold up. Okay. I gotta add stickers. Okay. First things first. The cookie butter one. This one does not look like cookie butter, but that's what we're doing. Just a cute little ice cream boy. And then of course, we need to put a macaron sticker down for the macarons. And then I do have, I wonder if I have a normal pretzel. I think I do. Did I have muffins? Did I skip muffins? No. We're going through these stickers. These are cookies. Tortellini, teriyaki, and Spam. Okay, this is where this guy's gonna come in. It is not the exact dish, but we're gonna pretend it is because that's how this works. And we're gonna put 2 apples down for the applesauce muffins. Or if I find a muffin, I don't think I have muffin stickers. I'm gonna say that. I do not think I do. So some apples. Okay. That's it for this tiny sticker pack. Now for the big boy. We got pretzels. Jumbo pretzels. Also, I love this Happy Planner sticker pack because it has like little cheese sauces with the pretzels and little ketchup ones with the hamburgers, and I'm like, it's genius. It's absolutely genius. So, just gonna say that. We're gonna save the cheese because that's what's in tortellini. Oh, fudge, I passed the cookies. Now the stickers are more of like a visual They don't have to like match the thing exactly. Like you can print off, if you really wanted to, you could print off the exact image of what you're cooking. But I like just kind of picking out cute stickers that kind of sum up what I'm cooking. So then I'm like, okay, what am I in the mood for? If I'm in the mood for something appley, I know to go there. Okay. We're going to put some cheese down for the tortellini. And the cannolis, they're kind of desserts of sorts. But I don't have a cannoli one. So we're just going to put this guy, which looks like a donut. You'll see him in a second. He's just kind of like a long donut guy, so. But now, like, if I'm just kind of in the mood, I'm like, okay, I want to try macarons now. So let's grab that. Or this is a dessert, this is a dinner food, this is a snack food. So I can kind of see what I want to try and what to grab. Okay. We'll grab this and also move it out of the way. So that is going to be it for today's spread. I'm going to make more of these just for myself. And if you want more 2023 journal setup ideas and stuff, go to my Instagram because I will be having so much more stuff there posted soon. And we'll do more in-depth flip-throughs in the future and that type of thing. So, just so you guys know. However, the rest of the stuff this month will be like Christmas-based, so that's going to be it on stream for 2023 stuff. Setups. Okay. We're going to hop here into chatting mode. And I am going to switch over to journaling time. This is my favorite part of stream. For those of you who are new here, essentially what we're doing is I'm going to journal. We're going to take time to just kind of like write in our personal journals. I encourage you to do the same thing and just like take this time on stream to be like, I need to write about myself and kind of get to know yourself. And it's a great way to kind of keep your own personal history of where you're at and that type of thing. And to kind of go along with today's stream activities, and don't know where you guys are at in your goal planning process, but to kind of encourage you to kind of make sure you're prepared and good at thinking of goals. Today's prompt is, what goals or categories of 4 goals do you have for 2023? So that's kind of mean like take time to think about the goals you want to make or like the categories you want to put your goals in 2023, just so that like you are prepared before you start making any crazy setups. So sorry, I'm just grabbing something. And so of course I am going to be using my personal journal for today's thing and that type of thing. And then let me pop something else in the chat for you guys. I do have a list of all the stream writing prompts that we have ever done on stream. So if you're like, I don't want to do this, I already got my 2023 setup done, that's fine. Here are some other prompts you can choose from and that type of thing, or you can just write about your day. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to like kind of turn my camera so you can just see me journaling, and I'm going to turn off my microphone so it's just quiet. We can just journal together in peace, and then I'll talk about what I journaled about. I will say though, I am in a very like orange mood. Don't know why. All my orange markers looked really beautiful today. So we got some orange markers, orange washi tape, and I have a bunch of sticker sheets that have orange stickers on it that I'm just going to pull from for today's spread. So let's pop in here. This is like a spread from yesterday. It's really cute. Couple of spreads I've done this month, but I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get journaling. I encourage you to do the same, and I'll talk to you guys in like 10-ish minutes. Okay. Okay. If you guys are still journaling, keep working at it. Keep going. Do what you need to do. I'm just going to quickly talk about my journal and then wrap up stream. So, I kind of made, since I've already kind of made a lot of progress on my 2023 stuff, I already have my categories and goals picked out. So I'm just going to kind of talk through them, and if you want, feel free to kind of use these ideas as needed. So, the categories I have here are spiritual, a savings goal, like for money, an exercise, an Insta, and stream. This is just kind of like a smaller one, like I hope to have this many followers by the end of the year type stuff. I have a goal to learn a new skill. That's a category and goal essentially. A reading goal, food and health, water, because I struggled with drinking enough water, a writing, and one for my future. So the goals I have is my savings goal is to save $1 to $100. So essentially, I got this idea from Jashi Kern. She had a whole video on different money saving goals and stuff, and essentially you save $1, then you save $2, $3, and so on and so forth, all the way up to $100, and it should equal $5,050. So I want to do this with my husband throughout the year. I feel like it'd be a great way. Ooh, hold up, sorry. We can save more money kind of together this year, and it's a great way to kind of improve our budget. My next goal is to read the whole Book of Mormon. And this is more of my spiritual goal and stuff. I want to make sure I'm getting this done. It's a goal I had last year, and I didn't really make any progress. So, hoping to make more progress this year. And then also do Come Follow Me each week, which is another spiritual goal. It's just kind of like a personal learning guide thingy. I want to read 52 books this year. My goal last year was to read 25 non-school related ones. This one I'm just going to open it up to any books that I read, and I want it to be 52 in total, so one for each week of the year. And then I also want to try 52 new recipes, as we made a spread for today. I want to get 2 more pieces of writing published, so I want to make sure that I'm still working on that, improving my writing and editing skills so that I can get more stuff published. My water goal is to drink 1 of these big mason jars every day, because I don't usually drink 1, so I'm trying to drink more. Oh golly, you are gonna fall. Okay, so that's my water goal. For my future, I want to get a long-term writing job. I'm coming up on my graduation from college, so I want to make sure that I have a nice stable writing job and that type of thing, and I'm kind of actually focusing on my future, not just silly little fun goals. That I want goals for my future and also goals to improve myself personally, and so this is a more future goal. And then I want to have 100 followers on Stream eventually, and then eventually 500 followers on Insta. I want to improve in that sense. I feel like it'd be great. Like, that's kind of just something I want to do and see my growth that way. And then last year I had a goal to spend half of the year exercising, and I definitely did not get very far in that at all. So I'm trying to go with a little less, spend 4 months exercising, and I'm hoping to use monthly challenges to kind of push myself to exercise more. And then my final goal is to develop a new skill. So I want to learn something new, whether it be something online, like getting proficient in Excel or something, or learning about how to use Canva, or it's I learned how to knit. Just a new skill. I think it'd be great to have and learn new skills. And then down here, I just kind of talked about why I chose these goals and how one of my main things is this bottom paragraph is more of a reminder when it comes to my goals, and it's just that I don't want to, my goals, my purpose isn't to complete them and be like, yes, I'm done with that. We can move on. Like the 4 months of exercising, I don't want to just be done with that. I don't want to just stop at 52 books or 52 recipes and that type of thing. My main thing is I want to make progress on myself in some form. And so I'm going to try and use these goals to encourage progress and give myself a spot, a place that I want to reach before I can go farther. And so the main purpose of these goals, whether or not I complete them, is to just make progress on myself and on my future. So put that reminder at the bottom and that type of thing. Okay, that is going to be it for today's stream. I'm sorry we had less bullet journaling time and more stationery haul, but I kind of wanted to see how a haul would work if I actually did the swatches on stream. It was okay, but it did take up a lot of time, I noticed, so we may just be watching the haul instead of swatching it. Okay, that's just a me thing. do not forget that the next stream is going to be Tuesday the 13th, and we're going to be making the cutest Christmas cards. I've had so much fun. I made some practice cards already, and I love them so much, so be sure to join for that. Even now, I do celebrate Christmas, so my stuff is going to be more Christmas related. That's just me. So if you do want ideas for Christmas cards, or if you just need a reason to actually sit down and fill out and send out your Christmas cards, join the stream for that. If you want to watch any of my previous streams, go ahead and my brain is not working. It's going too fast. If you want to watch any of my previous streams, there should be a link in my bio to my YouTube where I have all of those stored there, so you can get a lot more ideas and you can kind of see my process on creating. If you want to see any more bullet journaling, Christmas content, or reading content, you can head over to my Instagram. I have daily stuff being posted. I have my 2023 yearly reading journal and yearly journal being posted this week on Instagram. So how everything turned out and how my reading journal looks. I really like doing my reading journal. I'm very proud of the theme for this one, so go check out my Instagram, and that's going to be it. I'll see you guys this Tuesday. Bye!